Hello you guys, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is Saturday and I have a couple of plans today unexpectedly, so I'm very excited. We originally had no plans, and so I was thinking about doing some kind of spring cleaning this weekend, which I think we'll still do, but now we've made a couple of plans today, so if we do the spring cleaning, we won't get into it until a little bit later or maybe even tomorrow. So just to update you on what's going on, one of my coworkers is having like her whole neighborhood, from what I understand, does this like sale of sorts, and I know one person has a bunch of sunglasses from Quay Eyewear, so definitely want to check that out. But I think from what I understand, it's not just that sunglass person, it's like a bunch of different people that like just sell random things. So we're gonna head over, me and my other friend are going to head over to go check out like what's being sold, and then on top of that, before, we're gonna go over to Patty's, which is a breakfast place that I really enjoy, and it's in like the Burbank area, or is it in Burbank? It's in Toluca Lake. Honestly, anything in the valley is like just so close to me because I'm in the valley, so it's just like it's like this little bubble. If you guys don't really know LA, it just feels so much easier to go to anything in the valley. Like anything from like Pasadena all the way to like Sherman Oaks feels easy to get to. I'm very excited to just have a little bit of a morning, a girls' morning. So again, we're gonna have breakfast and then from there head over to go look at some things to shop for. And then my friend also told me that I could bring my bathing suit and potentially after go to the pool. So maybe we'll do that. There's a duck that's living at her pool that just had babies, and she's been trying to call like animal services. They won't pick up the duck, but I was also like, okay, maybe I could go see the duck. So we'll see, but that's the plan for today. Again, I also want to do some spring cleaning. I kind of want to just like get rid of some things. I want to clean up the house, maybe deep clean a couple of spots that I just feel like have been going by the wayside. So that's also what we're gonna do. I'm actually like looking right now at this coat rack right here because I'm pretty sure I haven't touched nearly any of the coats on that rack in I don't know how long. So that's an example of an area that we can tackle. We can also tackle some of P's things because he has quite a few things. And then naturally my closet too. I want to kind of like rearrange my closet so that all of my things that I would wear in this like time are in the front, and then the side, it's kind of hard to explain without showing to you guys, but basically like my closet is just like one door, but the rod goes all the way through, so the end area is like really hard to get to, and the way that I have it right now is shirts and then pants, but it's so hard to get to all of my pants, and then like you forget what you have. Even though you tell yourself you're not going to forget what you have, you forget what you have. So I want to put like all the things like for this season in front, and then all of the things from like winter season on the side, and then anything that I didn't wear during this last winter season, I want to get rid of it. Like if I didn't wear it, that's because I'm probably not going to wear it again. So I think it'll feel really refreshing to do that, kind of just like minimize a few things. If we have time, maybe we'll go through the garage too, which we do pretty often. Like I try to periodically go through the garage, but I think it would be helpful to go through. Maybe we could even try to sell a few things, because some of the things I don't want to just like donate because it just like breaks my heart to get rid of, but I don't need them either. So I feel like it could be nice to just start to sell some things. That's probably what we'll get up to this weekend. I want to do some kind of workout at some point, and I'm trying to debate between, do I do it now or do I do it later? Kind of feeling lazy now, but I know I'm gonna feel lazy later. And for right now, like in this moment, I'm currently reading If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. I just started it and I just made myself a latte. Even though we're gonna go to breakfast, I just wanted my own latte. I like to have a latte still. Figured I would just have a little bit of a relaxing morning and start our weekend off right. Okay, I just got ready. Ryan has taken P on his walk. I'm kind of just like wearing what has been my uniform for so long. Essentially just my checkered pants, my white shirt. I want to get another shirt like this in like other colors because I actually really like it. I think they have like this darker, like kind of like a vintage wash black color, and I think that would be a good one to have too. Like this just kind of feels like a staple shirt. I was finding that I was really wanting to have like a oversized like baggy look on some days, and I just didn't have that, and I got this for $10 on Amazon. So anyway, I am gonna get my bag together. I think I'm going to head out shortly. It is 8:30. One of my friends can't come to the little sunglass shopping thing that we're going to because she's visiting her family up in like Northern California, so she was just giving me the colors of sunglasses that she's looking for so that I can keep an eye out for her. I feel like maybe we'll have some success today, which is very exciting. Anyway, that's the update. I think I'm gonna bring a jacket. I'm gonna just bring something light. I think this will be perfect. It's like a corduroy jacket, but it's like pretty thin. So this will be nice. And then I'm gonna go get my bag. Hi, hello. He's back from his walk. Did you have a fun time? I'm gonna head out.
You just going to Patty's and that's it?
No, I'm going to the sale. All right, see you later. I don't remember what I was saying, but I'm getting my bag together and I'm gonna bring this jacket. I'm gonna bring my Kindle just in case, and we're gonna head out. I didn't end up bringing a bathing suit. I don't think I wanna go swimming at my friend's house, so I'm just gonna bring this. Let's head out, go to breakfast, and then we're gonna go shopping. Okay, we are back. It's actually already like almost 2:30. It's been a long day, but basically what happened was we went to this like sunglass, well, we went to breakfast first, which you guys saw my breakfast, but then we also went over to my friend's across the street from her house is where they were selling a bunch of sunglasses. I will show you guys in a sec because I left them, I left them in the living room, but I bought a pair of sunglasses for a friend because she wasn't able to come. And then I also got these earrings, which I know are very like kind of the same as like other earrings that I have, but they're just like a little chunkier and a little bit more gold colored, and they were only $10, and they were also from Quay. So that was super fun, and now we're back home. I think I'm gonna rest for like 20 minutes, and I know Ryan has to go to Target for a couple of things, so I think we're gonna go there, maybe go get some ice cream. Sounds really good. And then come back home probably after that. That's gonna be the rest of the day. I think tomorrow is when I want to get to some more of like the spring cleaning stuff, unless I get like a surge of energy later. It turned into a little bit of like an all-day thing today because my coworker, since the sunglass thing was across the street from her house, we ended up going to her house and she was like showing us around, and then we just like sat down and started like chatting, and she like gave us things to drink, and we were just like chatting, like just not doing necessarily anything, just talking, and it was a really fun time. So anyway, that's what we ended up doing for the day. And somehow it's already 2:30. I think we're gonna take P somewhere probably tomorrow because we were originally going to today, but it's really hot out. It's like in the 80s, and I don't know, we're just kind of feeling like we just want to do something simple and not too crazy. So maybe we'll take them somewhere tomorrow. What do you think? Anyway, that's the update. I'm gonna watch some TV for a bit and we'll get to the rest of the day after that. Maybe get some ice cream. Like I said, I'm actually very excited. I've been wanting ice cream from this one specific spot for a little bit now. I haven't been in a really long time because I usually don't get ice cream just like by myself. So it'll be fun. I think we're gonna go there and I'm excited. Okay, we're about to get ready. I wanted to show you guys the glasses I got my friend. I wouldn't be able to wear this style, but it's the style that my friend always wears. They're in a bag, but you get the point. These are the glasses, and they're just like, I'll just try them on. They don't look good on me, but my friend wears all types of colors in this type of glasses, and I think they look really nice on her. I can't pull this look off, but she does really well. He's crying because he knows he's coming with me. I'm gonna go get my shoes on, gonna go get his harness on, and we're gonna go get my favorite ice cream because I love their flavors at this place. So very excited. Okay, it's like 9:30 now, and I'm going to watch at least the first episode, probably just the first episode of Euphoria. I haven't really read much today, and I thought I was gonna do a workout, but then it didn't happen. Ryan and I started playing a new game called A Way Out. It's another one of those like 2-player games, which is really fun. And then I was remembering that the season 3 of Euphoria came out, and I just like haven't watched it yet. So I decided to turn it on, and I was kind of hesitant to watch it, and I'm like a little late to the party because it is 5 years in the future. I think that's mostly because Angus Cloud died, and season 3 was supposed to be surrounded around him as the character of Fez, but with him sadly dying, they had to like restructure what was going to happen next. This is what they came up with, and I don't know why, but like a time jump just like is not my favorite personally. So I was just like hesitant to pick it up, but I'm in it and I'm excited. I'm watching episode 1 right now, and then depending on what time we're at that point, it's like 9:30 right now. So I'm feeling good, but if I'm getting like tired, then I'll go to bed. I am also really enjoying my book, but I just like haven't really had time because I ended up spending way more time out and about today than I was expecting. And then we came home and pretty much immediately went to go make the return and go get ice cream. So anyway, tomorrow the plan is to go make a return for Ryan at Whole Foods for Amazon and then also take P somewhere. And I think that's kind of it. So maybe we'll get to some cleaning. It all depends on how we feel, because if I thought I was just gonna have more time today. So if I'm not feeling up for it, then we'll do the spring cleaning another time, because it is nice to also just like have a true Sunday, like a day to be at home. Although I'm now realizing I have Monday off. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we have time to do some spring cleaning one of these other days. So anyway, for now, let's get into watching some more of Euphoria. I'm really liking the episode so far. It is an hour-long episode, and I don't know if all of them are an hour long, but at least the first one is an hour long, and I'm 40 minutes into it. So I have 32, actually it's over an hour because I have 32 minutes left. So that is the update, and I hope to have more updates for you soon, but if not, then I'll certainly see you guys in the morning. Also, I really like these earrings. I think at first I was like, I feel like they are basically the same as what I was already wearing, but I think I like these a little bit more than my other ones. I was thinking about switching my jewelry to silver, but I don't know. I feel like just depends on like the outfit. I feel like my skin tone is maybe, it leans silver, but I could kind of go either way. So anyway, all of the sunglasses at the place today just like were not quite my vibe. There's one pair that I kind of liked, but I sent a picture to Ryan and I wasn't like sold on them. And then he was like, I just don't feel like they're your face shape. So I didn't get any for myself. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna stop getting distracted, and I'm gonna go watch this episode, and I will see you guys shortly. Good morning, you guys. There's a lot of stuff in the kitchen right now. I kind of have to move some things around. I wanted to show you guys. I actually have been getting kind of fed up with my French press. I just feel like I never actually end up using it or drinking black coffee, and I just go straight for an espresso or for a latte, which I don't always necessarily like need to use the pods or need the extra calories if I'm just like wanting a black coffee. So anyway, I know that's like a dumb problem to have, but here we are. I brought out the tried and true coffee maker. Back to the rotation. We have, this is actually like pretty much how we had it when I used to have the old espresso machine here, except the old espresso machine took up all the space. So this like electric kettle couldn't be here. So this is what the situation looks like now. And I think it looks pretty evened out. I don't think it looks too busy for a coffee bar. I also just found that with my French press, the coffee was coming out so much grittier. So I'm excited to have this available to me again. So that's the update on that. Did make myself a coffee, which is fantastic. And I think I want to read for a little bit. I just want to get a couple of these things put away because we have like a lot of stuff right here just from like the week. So actually let's do that really fast. This is a present for a friend. We have a couple of like present things that we have to give to people. So I'm gonna actually put them all over here because this is where like the little gift bags go. It's not the best, but honestly for now it'll do. I just put all the gifts that we're giving right here. And again, it looks ugly right now, but it's gonna be gone within the next like week. So I think that's fine for now. Ryan has been checking on work things. So he has his laptop out, but I think what I'm gonna do is I think we just need to get rid of these flowers. They're taking up a lot of space, and then I don't think it'll feel so overwhelming that his laptop is here when these are gone. So I'm gonna toss these. Okay, that feels so much better. And now we can also leave this laptop here and it doesn't feel like a bunch of space is being taken. And last but not least, I'm just gonna put these sweaters away and all of this stuff is done. And then we can just like sit, have some coffee and read for a little bit this morning. Okay, I've kind of gotten ready for the day. I took like a quick body shower and just got into some workout clothes. I haven't worn this shirt in a really long time actually. I had converted this old t-shirt. I think it's like a Bones, is it Bones? No, 4-star? I don't know, old skate shirt of Ryan's into a running t-shirt. I always crop my running t-shirts because I don't know, I just feel like they look a little bit better that way. And if I don't look good, then I don't feel good when I'm running. And then just some leggings. And I think I'm just gonna wear my Birkenstocks today. We're gonna head over actually to the same park that we went to a couple of days ago because we wanna take P out somewhere for like a little adventure this morning. And then on top of it, Ryan needs to make an Amazon return. Again, this is the first time that I'm not the one who needs to make returns, which is a very good feeling. Anyway, that's the update. He's taking his shower and I think I'm just gonna have my last bit of coffee here. I can't believe it's not even 8 a.m. Okay, I filled that like to the brim. I think I'm gonna warm this up. Either I will take this as is or I don't know, we'll figure that out. Sometimes I like to just take the mug instead of putting it in a to-go container. That's just me, but Ryan hates when I do that. I am feeling like I'm in a bit of the cleaning mood today. So I do want to do the vacuuming because I've been meaning to do that and put my laundry away, maybe do some other laundry. And then I kind of just want to go through some things. For sure, I want to go through some things in the garage because when I was grabbing my coffee maker from the garage this morning, I just feel like there's a lot of things that I just have been holding on to just in case, but I really don't need anymore. Like even just like some spare pots and pans that when Ryan and I moved in together, we ended up having double of everything. And so we just kept one set in the house and one set in the garage. And at this stage, we just don't need two sets. And I feel like somebody else at Goodwill could use that set. Same with my closet. I was looking through and I saw that there's some like Christmas sweaters like smack in front of my eyes. And so like, no wonder I don't even know what I have anymore. So I really want to purge because I feel like I wear the same few things anyway. And that's what I'm comfortable in right now. And like, maybe that will change obviously like throughout the seasons and stuff as it gets hotter. I'm going to want to wear like more of my tank tops, but I just feel like I'm in the mood to like truly get rid of the things that for a while in the last few times that I've done this type of spring clean, I've been like, oh, maybe next time. Oh, maybe I should think about this. Oh, maybe I should blah, blah, blah. Like it's time to just get rid of that stuff. So I'm very excited. I think I will at some point just like pop my audiobook in because I've been listening to The Winners on audiobook. And I think that will be a great time for me to like get some reading done and also get some house things done because again, we've been meaning to. Let's heat up this coffee while Ryan is getting ready. I'm gonna read for a little bit and then we'll head over to the park and we'll get on with our day. Okay, we are back home. We went to that park that I was showing you guys, and then afterward we went over to Ryan's parents' house. We needed to help them with a couple of things, so it just made sense to like pop over right after. I just ordered some groceries and oh, it's just me, P. It's just me. I'm sorry, sweet angel. I didn't know you'd hear me. I just ordered my groceries and those will be here around 1. I'm coming into the garage right now because I think I want to try to go through a few of the things that we have in here. You guys cannot see me yet. It's pretty dark in here, but hopefully you guys can kind of see. We share this garage with my landlord, so not all of this is ours, but basically this half is all my landlord's stuff and then this half is all our stuff. And I've tried to do a pretty good job of like condensing it into these boxes, but I feel like I could still go through a lot of these boxes and like kind of just figure out, like there's a lot of stuff that I would hate to get rid of, but I've just like not touched in years and years and years, so I might as well get through it now. So I'm gonna start with these boxes. These are like the ones that I think that we can get a lot of stuff out of, and then I think these two, because these, I put these tape pieces that like say what's in each of them, but I can't like see physically, so I feel like sometimes things get lost. So it'll be nice to just kind of go through it all. I am a little bit tired of like having things for like, oh, one day I can put it in X place, and I want to just get rid of the things that we're not going to use now and just keep it simple. So let's get to it. Let's get cleaning, and hopefully we can donate quite a few of these things. Okay, I think there's a lot of things in this box in particular. This box is a lot of like my old school stuff, and I think this box is a great example of things that I just like seriously don't need anymore, but I've held on to for so many years. So I feel like I have to like actually go through this box. I don't know why this one feels the hardest to go through. I just think that like forever ago this was like a box that I cared so deeply about, and like all of the materials I cared about, and like I was just so specific about all the materials I used, and I haven't touched anything in this box in so long. So it's like, I don't know, am I really holding on to this fish wire? But it makes me emotional because this was like everything to me, because if you guys don't know, I went to art school, and so these were all of like my go-to art supplies. This was like, I don't know, it's just silly, but I don't need this stuff. This was like my first ceramics bucket. I don't know, like why do I need this stuff? It had my name on it. Can you see that? It says my name right there. All my favorite trimming tools, and like I loved every single one of these tools so deeply. An old Polaroid. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go through this and I'm going to probably just get rid of it all, which is so sad, but this was my all-time favorite tool in ceramics, like ever. I love this tool. Oh, and this one. This is my other favorite tool. Those two tools, if I had my pin tool and this thing, I was set. It's sad to let go of this kind of stuff because like, what am I gonna do with it? But also like, again, it was everything to me. So it just makes me like, it just makes me sad. But I don't need it and I don't need to keep carrying it around with me, and I can have memories outside of this bucket. I can release myself from it. Okay, I'm still going through everything, but look how fun. This is just like so exciting. I found this old portfolio from when I took Art 350, which I think was my senior year. I also have critique comments, which these are from literally 10 years ago. But this is what I used to carry to school. This is when I used to take a printmaking class, and yeah, this was one specific plate that I had printed. It's another. I think this one was one of my favorite ones. Wait, no, not this one. This one was one of my favorite ones. I really liked this one a lot. But it's also really fun because I have the actual plates. And sorry, it's a mess. I have the actual plates here, which I do need to get rid of, but it's just fun to see. This one oxidized, so it's completely blue. Well, not completely, you can see the copper, but it oxidized. So that's that one. And then this one here and here, and I always did like double-sided because why waste a piece of copper. But this one and this side, and you basically like, I forget exactly how you do it, but you put something on it and then you put it in like an acid bath for a certain amount of time, and so it literally like etches out all of this, and then you would have to put it through a printing press and all of that. I'm gonna take pictures of these and then I'm gonna get rid of them because for 10 years I've been just carrying around copper plates with like what intention, I don't know. These need to go, but I want to keep my portfolio obviously, so going to do that. I think there's a bunch of like termite poop in here, so I need to get rid of a bunch of these things, and then I feel better about condensing everything. I think this was a really good step for step one of trying to get rid of a couple of things because I really needed this. So I'm gonna keep going at it and hopefully we can get to some more in a bit. It's just past 1. I ordered some groceries and they just came, so I took a quick break, and I also showed Ryan like the progress that I've been making. But I got rid of, let's see, 3 baskets, or what are they called? Not baskets, but like these 2 I emptied out completely and like condensed things, and then I have this one down here. It does have an easel in it, but that's because I'm going to donate it, but otherwise that's technically like empty. This is supposed to go up here eventually, but I'm working right here, so that's the progress. I do feel like these 3 bins being cleared out of stuff is such great progress. It's also hard because I can't get rid of everything obviously, or like go through everything even, because some of it is Ryan's stuff, so I can only do so much. But going through my own things, I feel sad, but also like a weight is lifting because I feel like I can now make room for other things that I like actually want and care about. I don't know, I kind of want to even take some of the art stuff that's in here and like make a little art cart in the office, because I do have space for an art cart. So even that could be nice, and that would just reduce so much more pressure. There's a bunch of like books in here, records, and things that like maybe just don't fit in the house right now, but I do feel like I'm getting better and better, and I can continue to reduce these things. So I honestly might just get rid of the records because I don't think that I'm ever going to play them. They're all my mom's old records, so that's the only reason why it makes me sad to get rid of them, but the reality is they could go to a more loving home, like people who actually genuinely want them. So I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to continue working here and then we'll move to the house. I got a new cordless vacuum that we're gonna try out today. I don't remember if I already said that. And it's supposed to come today. So I'm very excited because it was on the cheaper side. So I wanna just test it out, see if I even like it. There are 30-day returns, and I need a vacuum that can do all of like the pet hair. But I am excited because if we could get a cordless vacuum, that would be amazing. So I'm excited. Let's continue working in here and I will update you guys in a bit. Okay, it might not look like it, but I feel like we've made really good progress. We have, this is like all of my art supplies. This is
like books and records. I still think I'm gonna get rid of some of these records, but that's another time. And then these are all of our tools. This stuff is all of our Christmas stuff. These two are like all camping things. And then this last one down here, that is old t-shirts, band t-shirts, that kind of thing. This area underneath here used to have stuff too, so got rid of all of that. This stuff is all for toss. This stuff is all for donate. And we're actually gonna grab, there's a computer back here that we're going to just clear out so that we can maybe do something with it. You can't see it from this angle, but, and then I have to toss this stuff too. I feel pretty good about the progress that we've been making. I just have a few more things. I actually am going to take, we have this thing that I can put underneath our bed, and I think I might take it and put a couple of the art supplies in there because it could be nice to have this instead of the big thing. So anyway, I'm gonna probably transfer some of that. We also accidentally spilled some pesticide. Luckily it was all outdoors, so, and on concrete, so we just need to hose it down, but that was a little bit of a mess. So anyway, I'm gonna keep going at it. It is, oh my god, it's like 2:45 already. I did not know it was already that late, but I'm feeling really productive. I'm hopeful that I can get to some more in the house, but if not, I think focusing on this for today is a good idea, and then we can always get to the rest another time. Like we can continue to do some spring cleaning. So I'm gonna put some things in like bags and stuff for donation so that I can just go after this and get to the donating. We also have a bunch of like black widows and brown widows in here, and we don't know what to do about it because I don't know, it's just the door is old, so I think it's just like has a few gaps here and there that like spiders can get into, but it's not ideal. Okay, final looks. We actually condensed this a lot, so now we have all of this walking space, which we didn't have before. This was actually one or two things higher, and same with this one. It was like, this was so high up that I couldn't even like, I was going like this trying to see what was inside of it. So feel so much better about what we have here. We also put some of these things like that were just in cardboard boxes into plastic bins, which is really nice because it helps with like spiders and stuff. And the same with this stuff was all in a cardboard box as well, so we were able to put it in a plastic bin, and we still have 2 spare plastic bins. So we're gonna just wrap up all of this stuff. We're going to put everything away in the trashes and things like that. We have a huge donation pile, so we're gonna put that somewhere. I think we're gonna be done with the garage for today. Actually, we are done with the garage, but I think we're gonna be done with like spring cleaning for now. I'm super hungry, so I'll just put these on the chairs for now because this is gonna be where my art stuff goes eventually inside the house. Bless you. Ryan's sneezing. We sneeze like 6 times. Enough spring cleaning. I am so hungry.
Good morning, you guys. It is Monday, and like I was telling you guys before, I have today off. I didn't check in with you guys yesterday. I actually fell asleep on the couch and then woke up to the vacuum that I ordered being delivered. So I have this box here full of things, like little parts that it came with, and the vacuum is actually in here charging. It's at 85% right now, so I'll just show it to you guys. I used it this morning. I don't know if I'm in love with it. I think I really like the concept of it, and I definitely want a slightly better one, but this one was like a very cheap one, so I may or may not return it. We'll see. It's one of these like stick vacuums, which is like really handy. It's also pretty quiet, and it has a light down here, so it makes it like really nice to be able to like quickly see everything a little bit better. I actually did see a spot that I need to go vacuum, so I'm testing it out just to see if I actually like it and if it's like that much better than our other vacuum. I just don't know yet. Anyway, that's the update on that. I do have a few things that I want to declutter today, and then I already went to my doctor's appointment this morning. I was supposed to go with Ryan's mom, but things happened. She wasn't able to make it, but then we met up for breakfast, so now it's like 11 o'clock and I have the rest of the day off. I did not sleep very well, so I'm so tired, but like I said, I want to do some more decluttering. I think I want to get to it now while I still have some energy, and then that way I can just kind of relax in a little bit. Hi, I did not see you back there. Oh my gosh, also, when I was decluttering the garage yesterday, I found all of my yearbooks. So I'm gonna have to go through these with Ryan because they are just like so funny to look at. Okay, let's get to it. I will update you guys when I do some more decluttering. Honestly, I might just need a break right now because I'm pretty tired. Okay, I'm doing the thing where things are becoming a mess before they become clean, but I took everything out of that box that I had. It looks like a mess right now, but we're about to pick everything back up. I also had a bunch of art supplies in here, so I think I'm going to either get rid of some of the art supplies or I'm going to put them in somewhere. Like, I want an art section because I just have like so many different like bags of pens, markers, things like that. Like, then I feel like I have actually nothing. First and foremost, this is full of like birthday cards, things like that. Peas sniffing, sorry. But this is full of like birthday cards and things like that. I need a better place to store all of it, but for now,
it's gonna go in that thing because this used to just like be all of my important documents that would like sit at my desk, but it's been in this box for years. Okay, let's see if I can get this together actually, because I also made a folder of like, well, this is P's folder. This is just like anything related to P. I haven't really touched it in a while. I probably don't need it, but I just like to have it. And then this box here has more of this kind of stuff. It's just like, oh, that's cute. This was the memorial dinner that I had for my grandma. I had put this together with the restaurant, and then this is the little card that I made. Somehow I was in charge of her memorial, which is crazy because I don't know, I just feel like it doesn't make sense for me to be the one that was in charge. I just have so many cards and like random things. Like I have these pictures of one of my grandpas. They're so cute. This one is from 1980 is when it was printed. This, I don't know, this one doesn't say. Yeah, this one doesn't say, but this is in the mirror of his motorcycle. He was a racer back in the day. And then this is my other grandpa. This is such a sweet photo. Little grandpa. This grandpa is no longer with us, but this grandpa is still with us. He lives in Washington with my parents. Yeah, wow, I just have so many random things. Like, I just don't know what to do with this kind of stuff. I don't want to get rid of any of it. So this is sort of like a folder full of like the random things that I have no idea what to do with. And then this box are all family photos that my dad has given me, and like they're from when he was like a baby. Such cute photos in there. And then these are all of my journals from over the years. So these will also live in here. And those are like the important things, I think. It doesn't feel like, or maybe it doesn't seem like I condensed a lot, but I did, because I'm gonna take out all this art stuff like I said, and then I really just have these spare laptops and then a couple of other spare things like an extra Alexa, but we don't use Alexas in this house, and another Fire Stick and like things like that. But they can live somewhere else outside of this bin. I think that's gonna be good on this bin for now. The only other thing is I used to work at a bank, and so I have a bunch of checks because I used to get them for free, and I still have them all, so I'm going to leave those in here too. Okay, I feel like that looks good, but look, I actually feel like I did such a good job. Only this is taken up, and this is all free space. So we still have space, but I wanna see if we can put maybe some of these things elsewhere before I start putting them in here. Like this, it's so random, but you put it in your computer like USB, and then you can play like CDs and stuff, which sounds so random, but when I was in school, you used to have to submit portfolios via CD. Online portfolios were not a thing, so I literally had to buy this because computers didn't have CD ports anymore. I cannot believe that this was a thing. So I'm gonna continue cleaning. I'm feeling really good, and I'm feeling in the purging mood. So I'm like gonna get rid of a few things. Like for example, this is photographic paper. I just honestly don't need it, and I've had it for years. I'm never gonna use it again. It's such a cool concept to have, but like I don't need it. So gonna get rid of it, and I'm going to continue to purge. Okay, I feel really good. We have half of that box emptied. I actually tossed a bunch of things, and then I'm keeping a few things that I feel like have just been lingering for a while and I just don't know what to do with, or maybe if Ryan wants. So examples are just, I have, first of all, these massive bags of pens. I have these 2 notebooks that I just haven't used, an extra mouse, and I already have 3, so I don't need another one. This binder, it's a perfectly good binder. Work sent it to me, but I just don't need a binder. And then I don't know what to do with these batteries, so I'm gonna have to ask Ryan where we should put them. I don't even know if I assume they're still good, but I think we need a little battery section. So anyway, I have all of this stuff that I have to ask him about later. And then other than that, I pretty much rearranged all of my drawers in here. The only one that I'm like actually very excited about is I have so much space in here. This is kind of like turned into a bit of like an art drawer. And now I have all my artsy things here that I can pull from because all this stuff was in that little storage bin underneath my bed for a while. The rest of these are just like, this is all like my camera gear and other like tech items. This is an old iPod. I just cannot get myself to get rid of it. Hotspot, photo printer, things like that. And then in here, this is like the stuff that I use on the day-to-day. Just like random things, pens, spare pens, pencils, that kind of thing. These are some postcards that I have to put somewhere, but otherwise I have a bunch of other stuff in here. And then, yeah, just like micro SD cards, SD cards, more batteries. Again, let me actually, well, this is like a little battery section, so let me just leave that there, but I do have those and I need to maybe create a more communal battery section. And then this is all of the, I ended up moving the laptops, so I have all my laptops here, some spare paper for our printer, laptop case, a Kindle case, things like that. So all of that is in there. And then these are just like cables. This is cable, that's a microphone back there. And these are just like spare bags, like tech bags. This is the only stuff that I have to like find a home for. So I don't know, it's just like random stuff. And I just don't know where to put it yet. So this will find a home eventually, but that's the only stuff that I just like haven't put away yet. I'm feeling really good. I need to still go through like my closet and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I am feeling really exhausted. I already did not sleep very well last night, and then today I'm just tired. So I think I already have an idea of some of the stuff that I want to pull out, but I don't know, I just don't have it in me right now. I think I need a vacuum inside of my closet. Let me grab the vacuum now that we have that available to us. Also, P is in his favorite spot right here. Hi, buddy. So I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna do the closet another time, maybe later. I just don't feel like it right this second. I'm gonna quickly vacuum that section of the closet, and then I think I'm gonna plop on the couch for a sec, watch some TV, have some coffee, just kind of vibe. I feel like I've been go, go, go since like 6 a.m. So I'm ready to just relax for a second. Okay, I took a nap. I feel a million times better, honestly. But I was sad because I started drinking my latte and I realized I think the milk is like close to bad. So unfortunately I had to toss that. I forgot if I showed you yesterday, but when Ryan and I were cleaning out the garage, we wanted to kind of like push things in a little bit, and I realized I had a couple of chairs. Ryan and I, again, when we moved in together, we just condensed everything. So I used to have a different chair here. Ignore the mess, but this is the chair that I use right now. This is my laundry. I need to put it away. My desk is a mess right now too. Just don't look at anything. But this is the chair that I use in here. And I used to use this chair, and I actually moved it in here. We normally have a basket here with like different blankets, and then at night we take some of the pillows and move them into the basket. But honestly, I think this spot is kind of cute and like kind of fun. I know it's a little cramped, but also like now it's kind of a reading nook. Sorry, there's also a sheet right here. That normally isn't there, but this is sort of like, I don't know, a little bit more fun. The other nice thing about this section is normally I have this for my Kindle. It's like a little Kindle stand, and I have like the clickers and stuff right here. And I have it like this to go to bed, but you can also flip it around. And now I can read my Kindle while I'm sitting here, and I can put my feet up. So this is just like another space. We also have a TV in here. It is a little bit of a smaller TV, but honestly, it's great. So bless you. That's making noises, but I think it's kind of like a nice little spot to be able to actually sit instead of just like sit in the bed. And all of these greens match really well. So I don't know, I just thought that for now, gets it out of the garage, gives us like a new area to have a chair and like some seating. So I have it there for now. It might not be permanent, but it is what it is for now. What are you up to? I think right now I am going to go make Ryan's return because I kind of just want to get out of the house. And I also wrote my niece a little letter because she gave us, me and Ryan, these like cute little 3D printed figurines, and I put cute little stickers on it. She's also super into berries and stuff, so I added this cute little beauty berry stamp. I thought that that was adorable. So I'm gonna do the return, plus I'm going to drop this off, and I just wrote her a little note saying thank you. I wanted to write her letters because I feel like she's at the age, she's 8 this year, and I feel like she's at the age where like at least I was very curious and like excited to write letters around that age. And I just thought that it would be a really cute idea to like start doing like little pen pally type things. I remember my aunt, who actually I still never had the chance to meet, she used to write me letters, and it always made me feel really special to get a note from her. And I don't really know why it stopped. Like at one day it just like we stopped doing it, but it was really the only way that I got to know her. And since I do live in another state, I know my niece actually knows who I am, but it's just another way to connect. And my aunt always lived in Vermont, so I never got to see her. I never met her, but being states away, I felt like I knew her and I felt like I could talk to her about things. And I don't know, it just made me feel really special. Like having an aunt is just like a very different type of relationship. So I'm gonna send her this letter, and I don't know, if she wants to write and like be little pen pals, that would be really fun. Part of the little like stationery gallery or art section that I made in my little part in my office does have stationery. So gonna do that. And let me just switch into some shorts because it is pretty warm out there. And then we'll come back and that'll be done for the day. I do also need to take P on his walk, but it's still early. What time is it? 3:45. And I also need to prep for tomorrow because I'm going into the office. That is what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the day. I was originally going to do some spring cleaning in my closet, but I don't think we're gonna get to it today, so that's okay. We can do it another day. There's other sections that I want to spring clean in the house as well, like the front closet and things like that. I feel like every time I spring clean, I get closer and closer to just like actually getting rid of the things that I've been meaning to get rid of. But in fact, I'm just gonna take a few things off right now that I know I'm just not gonna use. Like, I just know I won't use a sweater anymore. And same with this one. I never wore this. I was so excited about this like a couple of winters ago, or maybe even one winter, I don't know. But I don't think I like a turtleneck, and it's just so overwhelming. I really like the idea of it, but I don't end up wearing it, and I'd rather someone else get use out of it. So enough carrying around things that I'm just never gonna use. All right, let's switch into my shorts and head off, and then we'll do the cleaning up and like finishing spring cleaning and doing donations and things like that in another vlog. I just don't have it in me today. I'm exhausted. Hello you guys, it is a lot later since I last spoke to you. P's here, he does his nibbles at night is what we call it. He will literally choose whatever toy for the night and he just sits there and nibbles it, and it's the cutest thing. I think from what I understand it's like a instinct thing, like this is what they do in the wild. I guess it means that that specific toy is part of his pack, which is so cute to me. I feel accomplished. I feel like we did a good amount of spring cleaning. We still have more to do, but at least the garage is done. A couple of the spots that I just like haven't really paid as much attention to are done, so that's been really good. And then this evening I ended up doing a workout. I got my video edited and I prepped a bunch of food so that one, I can cook easier in future days to come, but also so I have lunch for tomorrow. So I made myself a little breakfast, a little lunch, and I'm feeling really good. I'm gonna head off to bed now. I am feeling pretty tired, but I feel like, I guess today was a pretty long day. This weekend was like a very productive weekend for us, so that's really great news. And we have more to do. So we'll continue to slowly pick at these things. I feel like sometimes in my head I'm like, oh, this whole weekend I'm gonna do everything. And the reality is that it's always a work in progress. So I'm happy with the progress that we've made, and we'll continue to make progress in future videos. But it is already 10:30, so again, I'm gonna head off to bed and try to get some sleep because I have to wake up early to go to work tomorrow. So that is gonna be the end of this video, but thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you guys had a good week, a good weekend, a good day, a good night. Whenever you're watching, I hope you're having a great time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.